Hey there, Pisces fam. Hope you are doing well. We're checking in with your energies and seeing what is happening midweek for you. I just want to give a big shout out to all of those who attended Turn Up the Heat session. It was on fire. I am just in awe of everyone who attended, sharing their stories, their visions, their goals. You could just really feel the energy in each and every one of you to just so much greatness and so much potential ahead. I am super, super excited for you. If you have registered and couldn't attend, you will be receiving a recording for 48 hours just to let you know. All right, guys, so let's see what is happening. I've got a little bit of a different setup just with moving things around. If we haven't met, I'm Jamie. This is Soulvine. We're checking in for our Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a timeless read, so whenever you connect to this, if it's meant for you, awesome. All right, so first up, we've got Door to Value, Door to Spirit, The Thinking Man, and Blossom Abundance. That is feeling mighty fine, Pisces. Okay, so what I'm gathering here, in some way or some regard, whatever that you're leaning into, working on, expressing, calling, you know, there seems to be something shifting, something happening for you. So maybe there's like a goal, something that you want to manifest, something that you want to create. I feel like people, signs, and things may be coming on in and you're starting to see potential doors open. I feel there's opportunity for financial gain here as well. But I feel like someone's working with you, spirit's working with you. Maybe you're connecting or, you know, praying to someone that may have passed. But I'm just feeling like this really heavenly, beautiful energy just really pushing you forward right now and helping you support this journey. The Thinking Man could potentially be someone here that is also helping you like pull things apart. While this is showing masculine energy, the masculine energy is usually someone who can help push things forward. It's a different energy than the feminine side, right? That's usually bringing things together, where this one I feel is more so getting the high level stuff together to make happen for you. So maybe they're giving you the right tools, the right information to help you succeed. Okay, this could also be you researching, diving in a bit deeper into something to really look at where you're going and where you're heading. And then blossoming abundance. I mean, whatever page that you're turning or whatever you're working towards, Pisces, here right now, the blossoming abundance is showing that you're on the right page, you're on the right path, and things are going to be moving forward quite beautifully for you. So I feel this is a great time to be in pursuit of your goals or things that you want to create. I do recall in the monthly read that, you know, the first week or two in June might be a bit bumpy, but we're going to start seeing things really open up and really awaken for you into this greatness that we're talking about. You really doing and becoming the things that you want to become. I feel we're going to start seeing a big shift. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles. Really nice. And then we've got the Hanged Man. High Priestess. The Nine of Wands. And the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, there's I think some information that's coming through with this Ace of Swords, some form of clarity, some form of trust that you have in some information that perhaps you've received or someone's presenting here. There's something new that is brewing that's very exciting, because we're seeing this stability and the potential of something here with this King of Pentacles. We'll connect in and see if this is a particular person. I'm not getting that yet, but let's just keep moving forward, because I'm getting this more about you getting in, grounding in, calling in, and making happen what you want to make happen, and really leading the way with this. The Hangman with the High Priestess, there seems to be something that you're weighing up here in terms of path and direction. And this can also make sense with the thinking man. It's like you're really trying to connect in and really trying to understand what the potential of something is, or where you're going, or what it is that you want to do, and how to I feel like you're trying to make sense of it from a mind aspect, but also again connecting into your intuition as you're doing this. So there's something that you seem to be really assessing here, Pisces, on perhaps like a direction that you want to go, because whatever it is, you know to this date that you've done the hard work, that you've made a lot of sacrifices, you've put a lot of energy into, I think, just areas of your life, and you're really now looking at everything that you've done, everything that you have achieved or even tried to make happen. We're just seeing this all coming together now. There's like this beautiful, the way that I can see it, explain it, what I'm seeing here. It's like your world, your life, and I'm just thinking of this beautiful ball of light, like everything that you've done is like accumulating and glowing, and it's creating something is manifesting, creating. But I feel like there's this big something that is happening, that's arriving for you, but your hard work, your determination, all the challenges, all the things that you've been through, in your life to this date, is allowing now that information, all that you've learned, to be able to transform and transmute into something pretty remarkable. So this is, seems to be a lot around perhaps your purpose, or where you're feeling called, or something that you want to go after right now. And the Seven of Pentacles with this blossoming abundance is showing you that you're starting to see the results from whatever you have planted, okay? There's some form of harvest happening here for you, and this is just the beginning of it. So let's have a look more in what this Ace of Swords is. We just had a whole bunch pop out. Okay, let's see what this Ace of Swords, what they want us to know. Thank you, Spirit, for our Pisces. The Tower. Yeah, so I think there's something amazing coming in, Pisces. Whatever, it's like that little bit of like epiphany moment is what I'm feeling with this Ace of Swords and the Tower and the Daughter value. It's like something is just going to catch your breath, catch your interest, and going, oh my gosh, this totally makes sense now. Like, it's like some door is opening for you to go after, and maybe you weren't expecting it. Maybe you've been calling it in, didn't know what it was going to look like, and here it's presenting itself, and it's asking you, this is your truth. This is what you need to go after. And again, I just think there's some information that will be coming to you that's just going to make sense in pursuit of whatever it is that you are seeking right now. King of Pentacles, what do we need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we've got two cards here. We've got the Two of Wands and the Temperance energy. I mean, this is the alchemizing we're talking about, we're seeing things come together. We've got that ball of light, that light could be like that sun energy, something that is healing, something that is, that warmth, that sunshine is just really beautiful, but it allows us to see our path and direction, and just open up to the possibilities that's available to you. But I feel like something is alchemizing here in terms of your plans, Pisces, and we're seeing this groundedness, we're seeing this strength of security and stability that you're creating for yourself and what's available to you. So this is really, really nice. We've got the Hanged Man and the Three of Cups. So for some of you, I think you're looking at joining a group, getting connected, and really contemplating the difference of doing something on your own and doing things with people, the different energy, the different kind of life and force that comes with it when you are connected to more people and doing the things that you like. I do think a big part of this is you're calling it in as well. You've really been looking, like I said, at your life or the situations you've been in, and when you feel really good. And it's not saying that you might just work a lot alone. Maybe you work from home, or you're just not as I don't want to say social, but if you get what I mean, I think you're good doing things on your own. You're happy doing that, but you also know there's a different energy when there's more people around that are like-minded, that are fun, and that are exciting. So I think there's just some contemplation here, but I also feel there's some gift and some guidance that's coming through with this that's very special for you. So I'm not sure what signs or news or dreams that you're having, but there's some information that I feel is really trying to connect in helping you. And maybe too, it's just that little bit of niggle or nudge that you're getting that about something to show up or some sign or something to be revealed here. But let's have a look more at this High Priestess energy. So we've got the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I mean, we've got threes. We can see that there's some form of collaboration and connectedness that's really going to help light the fire here for you, Pisces, is what we're seeing, okay? I feel this is, you know, a combination. When I think of a knight is, you know, working on a directive. They've got some idea or some agenda of what it is that they're in pursuit for, okay? And this Knight of Wands, in addition to Three of Pentacles, is saying, I want to be a part of something here. I want to commit to something here because I know it's going to help me go to the next level. There's, you know, when you think of the different levels here of a Knight of Wands, and then we've got like a King of Pentacles. Then we've got the High Priestess. They all have their place in terms of hierarchy, right? And the skills and the talents that they hold. And sometimes too, and we were actually talking about this in the session that we had this week with Turn Up the Heat. A lot is, you know, we have our expertise, things that we love, things that we're really good at. But sometimes there's areas that we've never really had experience in or skills in. And we were like, well, how do we source that information? And you source that information by connecting with people who've been there and who've done it, okay? So I feel like this is a big part to really consider when you're working on your next chapter, making sure that you are around the right people that can help you thrive through this desire or goal or this next chapter of your life, wherever you are headed. So the Nine of Wands, we've got the Queen of Swords. So there's someone here, and it's interesting, Queen of Swords and then the Thinking Man, because they do have the Thinking Woman, which I do resonate very much with this Queen of Swords and King of Swords energy. So there's someone here that has a wealth of information, who's very mindful in a lot of the way that they communicate and the way I feel warming energy from this, which is interesting because I know a lot of the time with the Queen of Swords may not be the case. It can sometimes be, you know, just maybe assertive, and sometimes we need that assertive direction, we need that assertive and clear information, that guidance. And I feel like this is kind of like a nurturing person that may be in your life that's helping you lead the way to get really clear on the path forward, something that you've worked really hard for, or something that you're willing to do what you need to do to get there. I mean, I think they talk about entrepreneurship. You might work the hardest you have ever worked in your life, you know, the first 2 to 3 years. And thereafter, you know, it's like you do that to live the rest of your life the way that you want to live it. It's I'm not sure if that's the exact terminology, but it's something that we used to talk about, you know, when you're growing your business. You're just going to do what you need to do and probably worked how you've never worked before. It takes something different. But once you're there and once you do it, once you get there, it's not saying that that the hard work and the energy isn't required. It's just saying that now you've created a life that you've wanted to create for yourself. And I think that's really important aspect too. If you're building something, really think about the lifestyle that you want, because sometimes we end up building things, and I did this myself, where you build something and then realize, oh my gosh, it's not actually what I wanted because it's taking too much of my time, too much of my effort, and that wasn't necessarily the goal. You know, you don't want to be working 70 hours a week for the rest of your life to slave for certain things that might end up being not a lot and what you anticipated for the lifestyle and the dream. So your business model, if that's something you're looking at, some goal or aspiration, really think about the lifestyle that you want. The sacrifices will be huge in the beginning. They usually are, especially if you're starting something new or a new chapter. But you want to make sure that the model that you're creating is something that can really transform and it's not fully reliant on you. So I've got a few people in my mind actually from the session to really think about that. If you are here, beautiful friends, yeah, there's some note here of really thinking about the model that you're creating. Yeah, just to be mindful of that. So with the Seven of Pentacles, you've got the Seven of Wands. So there's definitely something here about the truth of a situation, the effort, the energy that you're putting in, and really want to make a go of something here. And I feel you're being very led, you're being very supported, and it's something to be super proud of, not giving up, but willing to do what you need to do to make it happen, because you know on the other side there's this amazing abundance. The rewards are starting to show, and I don't know about you, but I really like that for you, Pisces. All right, so let's get a little bit more and see what else Spirit wants you to know. We have got, don't let your past hold you back. Adjustments are required. And confidence is your key to success. I like it. New moon in Leo. Okay, so what we're seeing is that don't let the past hold you back. There's definitely things that you've learned through the South Node energy. Usually it's South Node, you know, can talk a lot about our first half of our life, okay? And, you know, if you want to, you know, whatever you look at, you know, 80 years, 90 years that we live, it's just saying that there's things that you learn and things that you're meant to take from what you have learned, and then how you transform it, and then the impact that you have later on in your life. It's not saying you don't have an amazing impact early in life. It's just different. There's a lot of information that you've gathered in terms of that. And I told you I did see that earlier. But what we're seeing is there may be some situation or something that is keeping potentially you a little bit stuck, or a Spirit's just asking you, don't allow that to have too much power over you, because there's a lot of brilliance that you have, a lot of information that you've accumulated, lessons, skills, talents that you've got, gifts, right? And it's asking you how you can transform that. And it's like you're getting some clarity here, and some, like I said, epiphany that's happening to go, oh wow, I can do it this way, or oh wow, this really doesn't have a lot of power over me. Or you're learning something that works for you to really move past this and make your plans come alive in a very, you know, warming and strong, stable place is what I'm getting here. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. So the third quarter moon, when we connect into that, is just before is in between the full moon and the new moon, okay? So as we're moving into that, this is like you've put energy and effort into something, or I should say you've probably cleared out things that you may have needed to clear out about something that you're working on. Like maybe you've got the clarity, maybe you've been working on manifesting. Again, the readjustment is just saying, it's okay to take a pause where you need and reassess. And we're seeing this here with the Hanged Man as well. So with the Hanged Man, we know that this is a point of perspective, looking at things from a different angle. It's also to considering the sacrifices that you may have made or may need to make. And sometimes those sacrifices don't need to be huge, heavy things, but it could be, you know, where you spend your time, who you spend your time with. It could be, like I said, re-evaluating if you're looking, you know, starting a new business or got into a new job. Maybe you weren't anticipating all the things that come with it and how much time it's taking up. But are you willing to do that for the next 1 to 2 years and really set yourself up for success, so the following, you know, decade can be open to different ways of doing things, opportunity, but gives you the time and the lifestyle that you have been really wanting and desiring while you're still making an impact, right? Your why behind it all. What's that why? And I think this is a time to get back to what that why is. And I feel you're being guided right now to really connect into, I feel just people right now are important for you. People, friends, connections, to really help you move forward. And I think you can even see it in some regard, Pisces, like and feel the energy difference around that for you. And then confidence is your key to success. I'm just seeing something really transformative happening here. I don't know what that transformation is as such, but more than anything, it's growth, and it's growth in you seeing what you can do and what you can create when your energy is in like a really aspiring place, when you're really lifted. And if it's these people lifting you and giving you that extra source, that extra power up, is what we're potentially seeing here, because it seems you're very committed and very devoted to make something happen. But I definitely see you not alone doing this. The togetherness with people or with someone or a situation, we're just seeing this rise. I mean, this could be too, maybe you're looking at hiring more people or need more people around you. There's something here just with people, but I'm seeing this more in the workspace, okay? And really getting more connected to that around your goal or something that you want to achieve here, because there's this huge winds showing up with door to value and blossoming abundance. We can really see this happening for you, Pisces. So I'm going to leave that with you, friend. I hope you are fab. If you haven't liked or subscribed, please do. It doesn't cost you anything, but what it does is support the channel. It helps us get connected and get the message out there to those that need it most. Sending you a whole bunch of love. Speak soon. Bye now.